where everybody has to scream for some reason. That was an annoying crackle. So here we need to start adding some stuff. And then at the end of this whole thing, these guys are all filtered. Like they're all being filtered out, essentially. So what we really need to do is add different parts back here and then layer them in. And this is becoming a very, very large tune. And I had a thought. I could actually end it like right here. I mean, like, this would be an acceptable ending. Just there, like, just done. Off a cliff, adrift into space. I think that's the right move in this occasion. Here's what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna mute a bunch of these clips. And then I'm going to leave them in there. And for no other reason than a potential for the future. I mean, you never know. Maybe I'll get a bug up my ass and decide, okay. Okay, so that's that. And then the other thing is to... Yeah, we don't need the time signature change at all then, which is useful. The other thing is, how long do I need it to reverberate? So I'm going to have to play the ending one last big little chunk again, like from here, I suppose. I don't hear these things at all either. These little sine wave little bloops. This thing. And it's just really noisy here. So I think what I want to do is throw an automation in there for the level for that guy. Like, just jack it up to whatever that happens to be. That looks approximately correct. still don't hear it. It needs to be cranked. One more try here. It's kind of there. Could use just a little more though. We don't want it loud, but there it is. That's my little sine swoopy. Yeah. And I'll add this wave to the reverberation. There's still, I think I'm going to have to just do a fade out at a certain point. So we'll put the end right there. And then we'll just do an actual manual fade out on the master for the last chunk. Like, yo. And then, like there. And then end. Okay. Now, this is a vaguely tedious process, so I'll apologize in advance, but what I need to do is go to listen to this a few more times straight through, because there were little improvements that I wanted to kind of think about and implement. But that ending thing was just puzzling me, and I was just bashing my head up against a wall, trying to come up with inspiration, and I don't know. And then I thought, what if it was just ended there? And it seems like it works. I'm considering the bass. Now wait a minute. I already have. Yeah, see, I already have a filter envelope or a automation in there. So to be completely honest, what we can do is. Okay, wait. Just stop what you're playing there for a minute. Just stop. All right? Just cut it already. The thing is, it's not just the filter, it's also the filter envelope amount. So I'm wondering if this is enough. This may be enough. It may not be enough. We may need vastly more numbers. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's almost exactly the same. Like, all right, so is there a middle ground? Can I turn down this, the envelope amount, and still... See, that's a little bit more like it. Now, here is the question. How does that sound? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, so there's that. So now we can actually do some filter movements, because we should. A really, really slow filter sweep for like the first like big old chunk of time here. And then honestly, I don't know if I want to play with going too high up for like the peak of the song here. I don't think so. I think that's way too much, just considering where we're at there. And besides, this is the drone bass that's really doing the magic for the big part. So this is the chill section. This is like the weird chill techno section. So I like it, actually. It's probably about the upper limit right there, though. Maybe like so. So yeah, that's the right move there too. Just peaking the filter completely at the end. So it gets that real bright, crunchy pulse. That. And to be completely honest, I could actually use a little bit less, maybe. A little bit crisper. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Playing the hell out of that C, though. Listen to that thing. Mastering that C. Oh, no. You didn't resolve it. Oh, no. No, I want to take it back to like this stuff. Yeah, this weird audio thing, this guy, I'm considering it would be interesting if it was just like that, like a really close-in room ambience kind of a reverb, so it sounds like it's right behind you, which is a feeling that I enjoy in music. And then maybe there we go to like full reverb, which would mean automating that guy. Better living through automations. So like there, and we'll just turn it on like back there someplace, and then okay, where are we at here? We are I forget, is it in the middle? I think it's in the middle. Enabled. Huh? I don't, what did it, where, how? So here's bypass. There, it's on. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I just had to double check. I was doubting myself. For some strange reason. I don't know why. So then that will just like whatever, it'll last through there, and that's all we need it for anyways, because then it stops. We might as well yank it out there a little bit longer, because that reverb goes for a long time. So here it's all close and dense. Hey, what's up? Just working on this tune. I started this thing in December. I'm so ashamed that I haven't finished it. But I kind of hit a wall. this I might do something with a little bit sooner, like this, just so there's a little bit more variation and a little bit sooner, because I feel like that's just it's a little static to me. Like when this weird melody starts, do the thing. This thing. Also, I think it would be interesting to do just something a little bit weird. All right, this is quarter inch, quarter note. I'm going to time stretch the note part by just a tiny little bit. Maybe not every other one. This one may be a little bit faster. I like a 30-second note. And then this one we'll do another 30-second longer. Kind of trying to avoid a pattern, make it sound maybe just a hair more natural. I don't know. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to undo everything that I've just done. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god, no. No. Okay, let's give this a little listen. In context. See, that one was a little bit longer. And it's got a really slow pan going on it as well, which is kind of a cool thing. So it like fades off. But actually, I think I kind of want that to happen a little bit quicker. I think, like, let's straighten in the curve. Let's straighten the curve. Flattening the heels. Someday the mountain's gonna get 'em, but the law never will. That's right. I grew up watching the Dukes of Hazzard. Let's... And that tune, I swear, it's just burned into my brain. Making their way, the only way they know how. I mean, come on. All I need to do is multi-track it and and get some acoustic guitars and a drum and a bass in here. Doop doo doop doo 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 doo. Like, I think it's in C too, or B flat or something like that. It's a really, yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, that show, it's weird. I mean, it's pretty harmless, right? It was just them foiling evil. It was like a down south Scooby Doo almost, and I just find that hilarious. All right, let's take this back. That's my hot take, though. I feel like I don't know. There needs to be something here to fill in this space, and what about doing this twice as often, and then here we let it spread out? That might be too much. What would be fun is to catch the tail end of this. Okay, but what we need to do then is change this up. We need to throw a filter on it or something like that. So, let's see. What would be cool is just to hit the last croak. A little bit earlier than that, just to catch a little bit more in the buffer. Okay, So how do we do this? How do we do this? Is this track once again? This track. um. Yeah, just I really think a lot about textures, and like at any given moment, if things are just like static, that's a bad thing, right? You constantly want to have ear candy going on, something interesting to listen to, and yeah, at no point should anything stay like the same ever. So, like this melody is a little bit repetitive, so I'm gonna throw a filter on it, and that or throw something really weird on it. But it's already pretty weird, which is why I bounced it. I bounced it to track because I think that's Spire, and I ran it through like vocal synth. Um, and now I was just thinking like, oh, I'll run it through vocal synth again, but that kind of defeats the purpose when it's already been put through that. Um, what about a comb filter? I wonder if that's a thing. We can do a comb filter. Okay. I'm gonna have to annoy everybody because what I need to do is just try some shit out here and loop this thing, and it's gonna be like the most annoying thing ever. So, comb filter is neat. That's cool. And then we can compress the heck out of it too with this. Maybe just not so much mix, right? Because we can dry wet this, which is nice. It's like 50-50. We can actually automate the blend. I don't hear much difference. Yeah, still not. It's getting there. So then what we do is we just throw an LFO on there. Splonk. And then where's that going? That's going to the frequency, yes. Just that guy. No. This. Audio modulation input. That's interesting. So does that mean it'll sense an audio signal? If I took a parallel out, could I audio modulate? Where? How? Where? Follower? Is it that? Let's try it. Yep, it's triggering from that. So then if we have that going here... Hey, Jason, what's happening? That's a little weird, right? Okay, is it too much dirt? It's super fuzzy now. That's really weird. Oh, so it looks to me like I'm basically just double running the filter. Just overdriving the shit out of the filter because I'm rerouting it through. It's actually creating a feedback loop. So that's really weird. Okay, I kind of don't like it. But we need to slow this way down. And let's put it smack dab in the middle here. Or we do something weird, like we put like this guy and have like 8th note. Ta boop pa pee pa poop pa pee. I don't really hear it. Okay, now I do. Quarter note maybe? It's more like it. It's weird now. Okay, now let's hear that from the beginning. I think it might be, I don't know. It's a little bit maybe too much. Yeah, I don't know. Could just be a little bit, though. Could just be a blend. Oh, that was really, really, really cool, actually. So much so that it might be too much to have it in here at all. But then it looped. Damn! Okay, let me hear it from this one. Catching that tail end and hearing that comb filter flipping around, that was ridiculous. Yeah! Okay, better idea. Let's just end it there, and we'll go full reverb for that. Okay, and then just let that carry on. But I really liked the stark entry of this line, so I think it might kind of mask it a bit too much. I just wanted that, like, yeah, I may have to just turn down the supermassive a ways. I mean, a mix, changing the mix would probably be a good thing. Let's hear this one more time. Yeah, see, it's losing that. Let's just crank down the time here and see, what does that do? What did you do? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's try it one more time from here. like that better, actually. Maybe a hair more, and then what we do is we put... No, let's just keep it maxed, and then we'll just put a... we'll just automate the... automate the mute. That's the easiest thing to do. Just moink. And then, like... here... And honestly, the mute can just stay on for the rest of the track. It's not important. I'm not using that sound anymore, so we can just yoink all the way. And then it'll just instantly die out when it hits that. Yes. Is it just like... It floats you off the cliff. It floats you off of the cliff like Wile E. Coyote. And he holds up the sign and he goes, yipes. And then, psh, and then he falls. That's that feeling. That's that moment. And I like that moment. I strive to put that moment in not every tune, but I look for them. I look for opportunities. There's actually 2 of them in here. In fact, even the ending is another one of those send you off the cliff. Hovering. That's really interesting. Now. I may need to just limit. I may need to just, like, limit that. I don't want to compress it upwards because it's a reverb tail. And that's, you know, we don't do those things here. But we could use the built-in limiter. I think that may not be a bad idea because that got a little bit raucous there with that tail end. Let's try it here. A hard limit. Okay, wait. Let me hear that one more time. Oh, you're still doing your thing. Okay, that's sufficient, but is that going to crunch the stuff before it? Oh, that's interesting, actually. A little bit lower on the threshold. Maybe a little bit higher on the threshold. From there. That's good right there. Okay. Because the built-in compressor is pretty capable. Okay, save. Okay, yeah, there needs to be something here. There used to be another one of these there. I guess there could be. Right? Kind of in the middle. We'll keep this guy enabled. And then essentially what we'll do is this. And let's split this, and then we'll just turn off the mute for a while and just let it echo off until like right when this part starts, right there. So for sure it'll be off by then. Okay, let's try. This is tricky timing here, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like when your timing is really tricky. It's like that right now, you see. All right, now let's talk drums here. Because at this point, which one is it? Is it this guy? I don't even remember. We've got, one of them is those random percussion sounds. And I was thinking of actually stopping those for a second. Let's try it. This is a duplicate, so I can always just remake it. It's not a big deal. And then I had a thought, and that thought was Jello. I'd like some Jello. No, that wasn't the thought. I was just kidding. Dying. Hello? Okay. So at this point, we have this. Which honestly, all by that itself there, I don't mind. But no, we'll let the hi-hats be hi-hats. But what I want to do is layer the snare sound with something else here, so that doesn't suck, but it is a little bit on the okay, because then the drums here are like spazzy. But there are other hi-hats already in there, that's the thing. Let them be free to be as hi-hats are going to be. High and hat-like. You know, I would like some other random little synth effect happening in there. Some little bleepy bloopy fairy sound. And I don't know where to get them because lots of things do have FX as a category for like that, you know. And these sometimes I can stumble across a thing. Like that. That's pretty interesting. Not as interesting. Yeah. No. Ooh. I like that. That's really cool. I love the legend. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. Are we in the right place here? We need to throw some effects on that guy there. All right. And color it gray because it's one of my synth effects. And those get colored gray. And they get dropped right around there someplace. Should it go there? A little bit too loud, of course. So, one more time. One more time. I'll tell you what needs to happen there is a bit of pitch bend. Bender 7. You talking crazy? Here, let's just do it. Let's just do it the manual way. The way of Manuel. No, we want 0. Just nice little touch right there. See, that's a tasty little nugget right there. I like it. Hear it once and then it's gone. listening to this weird little effect, and it might be fun to actually start that. No, no, stop it. No, quit it. No, cut it out. No, cut it out. Stop. A little bit fuller sound. Variation. Another thought occurred to me, and that was sort of an EQ cascade on these different drum parts. So that guy's first, right? So let's cut even more of his low end. That might be too thin, so... When the next one comes in, I don't want to sidechain it. You can't make me. No, Mother, not the wire hangers. Hello? Are you gonna play? No? Now that one can actually be, like, even more sub. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's mildly sidechaining that melody line already, but that's not the point. Here's the thing, though. This is responsible for like 90% of the power in the end of this tune. If you sidechain it, you neuter that. It's gone. It's gone forever. Do you want that on your conscience? I hope not. Okay, now one thing is that note is weird because it sounds incomplete. And I had this thought to experiment. Yes, you know what, Ann? I have two pairs of. Well, no, that's not true. I have a bunch of closed back headphones, but they're all at the studio. I have Sennheiser 598s at the studio. And then I've got those Status Audio CB1s, and I have those at school, and they're kind of... They're okay. They're all right, you know. I like it just reverb tailing off into infinity. Where is the there? Okay, we can actually start that ending chunk even sooner. All right, so at the actual ending point of this tune, we're at 5 minutes 16. My only complaint on these things is they're not, to be honest, they're not quite broken in yet. I have a giant melon head, and so these things are pretty tight on my head. At least they're big enough. I've actually had headphones that I could not put on. Those CB1s are kind of like that. They barely fit me. And it's not supremely comfortable. And, yeah, but they were cheap. All right, from the beginning... Still feel like maybe a little bit less. I do have the DT9 990s also. Those were my daily drivers. I got the Focals. I got the Focals, and I got these not long after. Yeah, you shouldn't be there. You should have cut off, but I didn't see it because reasons. What do I use for drums? I don't know. This is my kick. The big kaboomy drums, I got those off of Splice. Yeah, let's just bring this back a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to probably come back and listen to it another time or two, but I think I'm going to call it an evening. And, yeah, listen to it another time or two, see if it still hits, and if it does, then I'll master it and do the whole thing, and, yeah. So, huzzah. It's vaguely finished. So there's that. So, I will see you soon.